This is Robert E. Tender Jr. I'd like to welcome you out to our page on how to recover from cancer. Hello, everyone. Just thought I would just want to ask you a question. You may know the answer already, but the question is, who is the most unhealthiest nation in the world? Who are you guessing? Well, if you said the United States of America, you are correct. We're the most unhealthiest nation in the world, which when you think of health, good health and all that, you think of in terms of sickness. We're the most sickest nation too in the world as far as cancer, blood pressure, diabetes. They're up higher than any other nation in this world. How can we get back to being healthier, more healthier? It's to actually eating right. Eating more of an organic diet. People say, well, that's expensive. Well, when you go to eating organically, you don't have to be eating as much. When you're eating an unhealthy diet, conventional, fruits and vegetables, it has the pesticides and the chemicals and of that nature that's on these fruits and vegetables. Conventional, but you got organically, they don't carry the pesticides and other additives that they add to making that fruit look even better, and steroids to bring out bigger fruits and vegetables. Plus the preservatives is to keep the fruits longer. When you add a preservative, it's actually sometimes taking a place of, like, when you put it in your system, it takes a while for it to digest. We need to start eating better. As far as when you eat better, you have better digestion. And myself being a cancer patient right now, until I'm waiting for to be in remission here soon, taking on some, there's a green smoothie that you can drink, and I'm drinking that 2 times a day to flush out everything that's in my system. The chemo, when it goes in your system, you're flushing out the dead cells, that cancer cells. You doing that, and plus flushing out some of the good ones. But I'm hoping that once I go into remission, that we'll get more on a vegan diet than I have been, because I know that when you ask about what diet to eat now, sometimes you're told you can eat about anything you want to. And so once I go on and getting into remission, I'm going to be eating that vegan diet more or less, because I'm not living for myself, not just for myself, but I'm living for my wife, my children, my grandchildren, and all of you guys. All you prayer warriors has been praying for me from when the conception of this disease was diagnosed back in April with carcinoma, adrenal carcinoma, cancer. It's where your tumors are spreading, and I've had them spread throughout my liver, my stomach, lower esophagus, in some of my lower spine area, liver, like I said, liver and stomach, lower esophagus, and the spine area. And then plus they had found traits of possibly cancer within my blood. But since April, I started working out. I started doing not just exercising, but breathing exercises too, to help me out in that respect. And it's made a big difference. My eating habits. I'm gonna tell you one thing. When you first start taking chemo and radiation, your food tastes different, more metallic taste, and but once you get started, though, add that exercise to it. Don't just become a chemo treatment patient that's just laying there. Do as much workout as you possibly can. Use your bands. They got different color bands like yellow and red. Yellow is more or less resistant, where the red, gives you a little bit more resistance. Calisthenics, I actually implemented those in my workout. And I tell you, when you go from a weight of 170, maybe up near 175, and you drop down to 120s. And I'm improving now, and like I said, it's been about 4 months, about 145 pounds now, which I'm progressing because my eating habits have picked up. Like I said, at first, you got a metallic taste to your food. You don't feel like eating, and you have to get your system adjusted to it. There's things that you are not told at first, and you're waiting. It's a waiting game at first because your doctors, they're looking in hopefully to make sure you're a key candidate for chemo, and which I was looked upon as they didn't know, so they took the chance and they found out that. But I believe the progression that I'm making is because I'm thinking about what I have to do. Find some nice movies or shows that are funny, uplifting, that's going to bring you into a better positive attitude, because it's about attitude too. That's going to change your life. I know I've heard many cancer patients that were diagnosed to not be around that long, because I know I was only diagnosed for possibly about a year, if so. But I'm planning on going for as many years as God up above wants to give me. But it's up to the person, your attitude, way you work out, drink. I actually, drink my Ensures. This one's it's got like 350 calories, and you want to drink one that has a lot of calories. And make sure that you eat 6 small meals, not large meals, but small meals, because they help your body to pass everything that it needs to. And continue, like I said, to work out daily. I work out about every day. There may be a day that I take off, but I work out. It's a big difference from if you saw me back then and see me now. And I'm just thankful for God up above for bringing me this far. And I know He's going to take me to another place. But I'd like to be on here to hopefully encourage. You don't have to be a patient of any, but you may be able to get some information to be able to tell your loved ones that I hope that can really benefit from what I'm saying, because being there, doing that, going through it, you're a chief candidate to be able to tell others. So, but anyway, if you like this video, subscribe to my page, and I'm hoping that it'll help you out in many ways. And just leave me a comment. I really appreciate it. Anyway, you guys take care and enjoy the day now.